Welcome back. So we picked up exactly where we left off last time. It's been about 30 seconds since I ended the last episode, and we are speaking to Agra, and we're going to head to Deepholm for the first time to work on the Constant Earth. What's it called? Into Constant Earth quest. Wow, that's terrifying. It looks a little bit like the Imp Mother for the Rogue Mage Tower quest. Seriously terrifying.
I am listening.
Yes, mortals. Your Thrall is here. He has fused with the stone of this place, heart and soul. His spirit is strong for a creature of mortal flesh. He fascinates me, and I am loath to give him up. Still, I can hear the cry of a distant heart echoing through the labyrinth between worlds. It's the cry of a lover's heart I hear, and great Therazane has not forgotten what it was to love. Your world shaman stands in the basalt groves below, but take heed, he has become one with these unending halls of stone. He may not wish to leave, regardless of whose heart beckons him home. You may seek him with my blessing.
Thank you, Stone Mother.
Okay.
Quickly, friend. Goel should be just below.
Let's grab our quest. With the Stone Mother's blessing, I can take us to where Goel is being held. We must be careful. The Twilight's Hammer has agents all around. You help me hold them off while I attempt to get through to Goel. Speak with Agra when you're ready to help Thrall. Then defeat the elements of patience and core stones of patience. They're holding him captive. Okay, speak with me when you're ready and I'll take you to him. Let's go. This seems very similar. Oh, very cool.
Know this, friend. You have my deepest thanks. Your courage, your strength. You remind me of him.
That's a pretty big compliment, reminding someone of Thrall. I feel like Thrall's a relatively well-respected character in Warcraft lore. Especially she's like literally in love with him, so... There's that. I like this underground traveling thing. It should make this a feature of some like a... Are there very many underground races? Well, not that many, but whatever there are. They should be a thing. I don't know if I realized the Maelstrom was clickable. I think I knew that, I guess, but interesting.
There! Look at him. Frozen in stone.
There he is.
Unmoving.
A ton of health still.
And feeling. That look on his face. The resolve. The stubbornness. He gets it when he digs his heels in.
Okay.
I have seen it before. In Nagrand. When he refused to lay down his mantle of war chief, and again during his training. I should have known. The Twilight Hammer knew we'd be here. Defend yourself!
I mean, these aren't aggressive mobs, right? No, they're neutral. I'm not that worried about having to defend myself, but let's pull some into the corner here and try not to aggro that whole room at the same time if we can help it. It's probably going to happen anyway somehow. It seems like it always happens, but...
There's too many of them. I don't know how long we can hold out.
I'm going to turn off all the AoE functions of my Void Walker.
Are patient.
Did he just... Goel? Can you hear me? We need your help. Do something.
I'm sure at some in one of these patches previously, like I said before, 7.2.5, you would just pull this whole room at once and just AoE him down, but I'm a little terrified of trying that right now. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Let's go for this. How do I want to do this? Let's pile all them up if we can. they throw what they throw stuff, so it's like it's hard to actually get them grouped. Unfortunately, I realize now. Let's heal up a little bit, and then we'll heal up our tank a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm actually getting hit pretty hard by those boulders. I think. I'm not actually sure what it is. Something's hitting me pretty hard. Okay. I feel like I've been doing a little more balancing of healing this episode than I normally do. If that makes sense. Like I'm juggling my health and my tank's health. Whereas a lot of times I don't, not this episode, but last episode I guess really. But going into this episode it feels similar, which I normally didn't feel like I had to do that before this patch. That's okay. It's just a little shift in how do I control my character.
Pull it together or we are all going to die.
We are patient.
I wasn't saying much, just we are patient.
Just say that.
Oh, he did. He did. Okay, what are we at? But yeah, you have to kill 20 of these mobs, or a few of these bigger ones. Might go for this big guy now that we've kind of cleared out the little guys. It's not so bad when I'm, if they're grouped up, it's scary because like those last the air elementals were really painful because they patrolled so quickly. Water ones were annoying because we were underwater, but not terrible. Seems like these guys are actually one of the easiest ones. What is going on? What is that? Why is there an alliance? Is that an alliance? Looks like it just because it's blue. Why is there an alliance ship up there? Oh my gosh. This guy's like literally out DPSing my heal on Grimthick. I mortal coiled him for a moment to buy a little bit of time. So I could like try and get an immolate in before I start healing up my guy again. Oh my god. It's insane. I'm spamming health funnel on this guy, and I'm literally... Wow. That hits so hard. That's crazy. It's not... I have to redo that, don't I? Like, is it wipe out all my progress, or do I... Oh man, it does. Wow. That's rough. Those guys, I should have ran away. As soon as I saw how much damage that was doing to my Voidwalker, I should have bailed. That's nuts. I mean, it is an elite mob, but that is honestly, that's how that's how I used to think of elite mobs in vanilla. Like, a lot of them would just smoke you. Like, you really... Usually you could solo a same level elite mob, but it was like you were giving everything you had to make it happen. Oh man. That stinks. We lost so much progress. Do I at least get experience for killing these mobs? I haven't really been paying attention. I think I do. Let's check.
Can you hear me? We need your help.
I get almost no experience. I think I got... Oh, I don't want to join that. I don't think... let's turn that off and that off. Okay. Very little experience for those kills. What am I at right now? I'm at 2001.87. Okay. Watch my experience change from this. This is a really big waste of time in that regard. 52 experience. I don't know if it was always that low, but this is like a huge time sink for getting nothing out of it in terms of experience. I didn't realize how little I was getting from all these mobs. I wonder if it was like that for the water and the air ones too from last episode. That's incredibly lame. Like, I don't know why you shouldn't get like a bad experience for doing this quest. Doesn't make any sense. It's not like these are pushover mobs. I wonder if it's a part of the scaling or if they were always low. It just seems really, really low, right? I mean, it's negligible. They're not necessarily hard mobs. You know, it's not like I'm getting wrecked by these little ones, but just weird. Let's do that and do this. So yeah, that's not fun, especially losing all the progress. I'm now almost back to where I was. Dang, yeah, I got crushed on efficiency here.
He did not just say that.
So if you guys know, if anyone in the comments is aware of this, whether it's always low experience, I'm curious. Otherwise, I could report it to Blizzard as a bug, but I just don't know. I have no context or experience with it, so I'm not really sure if it's actually low experience compared to what it should be. It feels like it is. It feels like it should be higher. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, usually Blizzard's pretty generous with experience, in my opinion. And it's not like you can really... I guess you could take advantage of this a little bit and just farm it. I guess it makes sense. Like, since it's kind of... I see them like phase. They're like almost instants here, and they don't want people just to sit here and like AoE farm these. But I don't know. If people want to... This thing heals a lot. If people want to waste their time being bored farming these guys of all things, then like more power to them. Like, I don't know why you shouldn't allow that. But yeah, Blizzard has their own take on things sometimes. So my last episode was a little bit higher bit rate. I increased the bit rate, and hopefully that, 2 episodes back was a higher bit rate, and hopefully that started looking a little bit better than my previous videos. I don't know if it's really significant or not. I'm gonna watch. I haven't watched it yet to check. Last episode and this episode will also be at that higher bit rate, but I'm trying to get some feedback as to whether it's actually an improvement or not that's significant, because it takes...
Wake up! Don't let it end like this! We've come too far to fail now!
We are patient. Okay.
Oh, don't you tell me to be patient, you green-skinned.
Almost lost Grimthick. Wasn't paying attention to his health. He's okay though. So what I was saying was, increasing the bitrate should help make it look a little bit better, but that comes at the expense of it taking about 20 minutes longer to render, which isn't that bad. It's like, instead of 2.5 hours, it's a little closer to 3 hours. That's fine. But the file size like doubles, which is not a big deal, but that takes a lot longer. It takes about twice as long to upload to YouTube, and so it's just a matter of like, if it looks a lot better, then it's worth it. If it looks the same, then it's a waste of time and resources. So I'm trying to assess that. So if any thoughts, if the last 2 episodes have looked a little better than this episode, previous episode, and the episode before that one, have all been at the higher bit rate. So if it looks better, let me know. Otherwise, let me know if it looks the same, because I'd rather just not waste my time. I also posted on Twitter a few days ago a poll asking people what percent of, or not, what resolution they watch videos at, and most people said 1080p, and then a subset said 1440p or 4K. Like, I think fewer than 15% said that. But down the road, I expect more people will use 4K, right? Like, let's say in 5 years, that most people have 4K monitors, maybe? I don't know. If it becomes the new standard. So if that's the case, having 4K content now will kind of future-proof it, so that has some benefit. We need to kill 2 more of these guys, so let's do that. But almost done. Then after this one, I wonder if they do anything special here, or if killing this... It's terrifying.
I heard your voice calling me back. Where are we?
You're almost home, my love. Our time is so brief. You will change again, Goel. But I will find you. I will never give up on you.
Agra! Agra! I can't hear! I can't...
Uh-oh, now it's time to go to the fireplace. Fire elemental spot.
Speak your mind. Fire.
Speak with Agra on the Stade Ridge.
Fire.
In Deepholm, secure passage to the Firelands, okay.
To find him again, we must enter Ragnaros's burning domain.
Let's go. Let's check it out. I'm so glad my hearth is set where I need it to be, so I can get out of here when I'm all said and done. This is cool. So where are we at? Mount Hyjal, the Molten Front. Oh, wow. So we're like... I don't really know I don't see us on the map, but I assume we're in some like instance thing within it, maybe? Cool. I hope we get an encounter Ragnaros. There's 2 Agras here, by the way. Be ready, Supalok.
This realm is more terrible than I'd imagined. Even now, I can feel the rage of this place pressing down on me. We won't have much time before they're onto us. Let's begin.
Oh man, I'm psyched. I don't actually have a quest right now, though.
There! I see him! Wreathed in flame. I can feel waves of fury radiating from his core.
Where is it?
Such rage! His anger alone could burn us to cinders. Protect me, and I'll place guardian totems all around us.
A new quest?
Speak your mind.
The totem Supalok, we need to activate them or Goel is lost. Okay, kill fire elementals next to Agra's air totem on the western edge of the plateau until it activates. Then continue to water, earth, and fire totem. Okay. Got it.
My parents, murdered before I could know them. Betrayed. Gul'dan. If I must burn my way across the afterlife, I will find you in whatever hell you've hidden.
How many of these do we have to kill?
Will have my revenge. Do you hear me?
Please tell me it's not.
Absolutely raging. So much anger.
Oh my gosh.
So much pain. And he had the strength to suppress it all these years.
I have to kill 20 of each of these elementals, I think. Sure, let's kill this big guy. This is gonna be horrific. Seriously, this is gonna take like forever to do this. Oh man. And so I have to kill 20 of the little guys, or quite a few of the big guys. This guy just bloodlusted, it looked like. What's this? So let's see, how much do I get? 15% from killing the big ones, I think. Finish him off. 15%, right? Yes. Okay.
As a slave, to kill for human amusement. Death was too good for
Okay.
more. Anyone who would enslave another deserves worse than death. All are guilty. All must pay.
This is not so bad. It's just I'm just killing the same amount as I did all the other ones. I thought I had to kill like 100% for each. I get 100% full of the bar for each totem. I was like, that's insane. Like, why'd I have to kill so many? That would be a ton of mobs to kill. It'd be 80 of these little guys, which just seems ridiculous. But I see now it's not the case. That makes more sense. This is just the same as any other one, where I have to kill. Just the hand, like, 20 total of the little guys. That's not so bad. I was complaining for everything. And these guys die so fast, I feel like they're worth killing instead of the big ones. Like, they die so much faster. I can kill 3 of these easily faster than I can kill one of the big ones. And I have almost no threat of dying, so it seems like just killing these is better. One more kill from this, and I think I'll be done with this totem.
Keep the totems alive. Hurry.
Apparently that's not... I wasn't close enough. Okay, well, let's kill this big guy then. Hopefully he's close enough. Actually, let's do this. Let's move our Void Walker back here. Backpedaling. Like a scrub. Oh, whoops. Whoops, did it again. Yeah, I want to move this closer so she gets credit for killing the thing. Okay, That's hopefully close enough. Is it? I don't know. Okay, now let's attack. Okay. So we kill this guy. I think that'll get us completed. I guess, you know what? We didn't need to do that. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just need to get 5% more. That's what it was. That's why I didn't complete it. I'm being dumb. I shouldn't. This is fine. I'm sure it's okay. Oh, wow. My Voidwalker died. It's like, why can't I resummon him? Like, it takes a soul stone. It's like, why am I not able to summon my guy back? Wait. What the heck? Why didn't my, Voidwalker get resummoned? Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it didn't work that time I cast it just now. Maybe I moved or something? Sorry if I feel like if I'm not like if I'm being dumb here, but I swear like I summoned it and just didn't. And my soul shard even disappeared, but I didn't actually see the Voidwalker pop up anywhere. Weird. Oh well. I don't know. I must have mistaken somehow. Well, this guy's dead, and now we're gonna move to a different totem, I think. In the east. I like Ragnar speaking through Thrall. Or not. Or Ragnar's. It does sound like Ragnar's a little bit, though. I can just put all these in if I can. And then, does fire damage work on them? I guess it must, but it's like, does it actually work? Seems okay. Alright, let's keep Grimthick alive as best I can. Oh, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? I messed up. I should have pulled all those. Man, my gear's starting to fall apart, Jesus. Okay, how do I get over there? Think down through there. So that reset everything. This is. I need to have Soulstone up earlier, first of all. Although I think Soulstone dying, it still resets the quest completely, it looks like. Which, by the way, I have no understanding as to why the quest gets reset when you die. That seems kind of lame. This is a tough quest, apparently. I can't believe I had to redo all this. And my gear's falling apart. This is sad. 4% durability. Jesus. Okay. Let's start over. This is a really painful quest because the experience is so low. From the kills, like I get nothing. And speaking of repairs, vendor off a few things while I'm here. I still haven't gotten the add-on to work that I want to use. This is a 4% upgrade. Cool. Take it. Alright, I still haven't gotten the Cell Gray add-on to work. I haven't tried the macro again, but there's an add-on that should work well that I want to use, but it's not been updated yet for 8.0.1, so it's not functioning. So I'll get this all working soon. Eventually. Whoops, it's the wrong one. I want to Havoc this one. Those guys just took a ton of damage from this thing getting beefed up, I think, right? Like, I don't know why they're at half health, but I didn't do that. Okay. Cool. Let's pull this guy over here, too. I did not mean to pull this other one, that's fine. This conflag thing they put on me is kind of annoying.
Murdered before I could know them. Betrayed. If I must burn my way across the afterlife, I will have my revenge. Do you hear me?
It's absolutely raging.
Let's pull all these guys.
So much pain. And he had the strength to suppress it all these years.
I'm never gonna get this quest done. Oh. I probably would have been done with it too if I hadn't died. I probably would have just been finishing it. That's okay. Have I done Vortex Pinnacle before? I've done Vortex Pinnacle, haven't I? There it is. I think I've done this before. Yeah, I've done this one before. I queued up accidentally for it. I forgot I did it. I'm running out of them. I've done quite a few here. That's okay. That's okay. I'd still like to do another instance. Get a break from the Firelands, which are super painful for us right now. Maybe we'll get some loot from this at least. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, first of all, I need to fix this before I start aggroing stuff. Okay, you know what I want really bad is like some really gross pizza. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't talk about... Okay, I've talked about everything. If you've watched... Yeah, I'll be honest. What is going on? What is this madness? Alright. What just happened? Where'd everyone go? I sort of... Like, what? Clearly a Voidwalker tank would actually be useful right about now. If it weren't shadow locked. I'm sure whoever joins our group's gonna be like, what is this? Okay, Voidwalker tank, you're the hero now. Just go do some stuff, tank some things. I forgot to actually turn on all of his tanky stuff. Alright, let's kill this one. This one's almost dead. Let's finish it. Okay, these guys are kind of beefy. Let's not do that. Let's heal up. Grim Thick is the MVP right now. I'm trying to out-heal this, but I'm going to die for sure. Smoked me. Alright, I'm just kind of curious if we can even like possibly survive this wipe fest with no healer. What I need is Grimthick to pull aggro. That'd be really good. There's really no point in doing this now. Come on, this instance, I didn't even want to necessarily do this instance, and all it really did was interrupt my my quest again. I'm getting destroyed on that quest. It's actually really funny. I'm very amused by this terrible situation I've found myself in. You know what I forgot to use a lot is my trinket. Ever since my UI change, I forget that I don't see it down here, and I just don't think about it as much. Okay, well, we survived, but, okay, so, we need a healer and DPS. I can heal for now. Okay. This is gonna be slow, but let's try it. I have really no incentive to do this. It's just for fun now to see how far we can go. Let's make some health stones. We're queued up. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Death Knight, you look sick, haha. Does look pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. Okay, this is such a waste of time. This is so terrible. Alright, let's see what happens. Who's our tank? Our tank is... the Death Knight, right, of course. And our healer is the Paladin. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, that was a good stretch. Although if he doesn't pull soon, I'm just gonna leave because I'd really like to. I'll keep questing. I may just bail. I feel kind of bad. I think I'm gonna bail. Don't feel like waiting for the queue due to time constraints. Sorry, but good luck and have a nice day. Oh, as our other person disconnects anyway, so. Alright, I'm out. There goes our instance run for the day. That's not happening. Oh, good. Back to the west. Okay. I'm tired of the voice, the dialogue. I've heard this like 4 times now. I'm determined to get this quest done. We're too close.
So much anger, so much pain, and he had the strength to suppress it all these years.
So, we're gonna get it done. One way or the other, we'll get this done. But, man. It has been a struggle for a few reasons here. Mostly my fault, honestly. But the timing of some of the stuff's been bad too. Alright, let's pull this guy. But I want my Void Walker to come back over here. Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure he's close enough that it counts. I don't know if it really matters, but I feel like it kind of does because they're telling me to go near the totem, so I want to make sure they're somewhat nearby. I will say damage outlook 50%, nice.
Anyone who would enslave another deserves worse than death. All are guilty. All must pay.
How did I get that buff? I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's from the totem. Kind of cool, if so. Yeah, so what was I saying? I really want like a nice, like greasy fast food pizza. Like I don't really. I'm not trying to like social justice warrior here. Social justice warrior you here? Oh my goodness, Grimthick, come back. There we go. He's like, that wasn't following my move to command. I don't want a social justice warrior you here, but I'm kind of annoyed with Papa John's, mainly because their main dude is sort of a douchebag, and like their face, their company's kind of a douche. So I don't really buy pizza there anymore, because I mean, honestly, it's not like it's that much better or worse than in like anything else in the fast food realm of pizza. But I tend to like thin crust pizza a lot, and I found most fast food pizza chains have similar quality thin crust pizza. I do like Papa John's a lot, but Domino's is really good. Pizza Hut's even okay. But it's all about thin crust anyway, like significantly better than regular crust at at least for fast food type of pizza places. So I don't know, maybe this weekend I'll convince my wife to let me go, not let me, but we'll go order a pizza and I'll go pick it up or something. It sounds really good. Sounds really, really good right now. If it wasn't like, 6 in the morning, I might even go do that right now. I'd feel so terrible. God, ordering like a freaking Domino's pizza at 6 a.m. and eating it. By the time I just feel gross. I mean, I eat some pretty bad food. I'm like one of those people that has no shame. I'll eat anything, at least once. And I generally enjoy most things. But there's certain things, like early morning fresh pizza from Domino's, it's like a different level of sad. Don't get me wrong, eat cold pizza for breakfast, that is a good thing. That will happen. Am I done with this one? I need one more. No, I'm good. Okay, the last one. We've never gotten this far. Let's turn off AoE stuff.
You must stop. Your anger is just, but it will only consume you. Fight it down or we are lost. Can you even hear me?
I like this Invocation of Flame. It's a nice buff. Let's pull this guy. I don't think the location's that important. I think as long as you're relatively nearby, you're good. We just need 2 more kills.
You must reactivate it.
Oh, they're not close enough. Dang it. Okay, so I actually have to have to pull them closer. Let's move this guy over here. There we go. Putting back on defensive. I know I'm standing in the fire. That's okay. I'm fine. Okay, yeah, so this is much better. So we do have to be pretty close. It didn't actually... That one kill I got over there didn't actually count, I think, towards it. Why did they do this to me? Alright, let's heal up. And they're just like running away from the totem. I need them to stay close. Just stay close, guys. Just let me kill you where I want you to die. That's all I'm asking. Okay, one more little guy. Let's pull... this one? No, come back over here. That should be good enough. Alright, one more case bolt, and done. Okay, we're done. Let's see what happens. Hope we get a cool cinematic. I'm sure there's a follow-up quest. Thrall's a red dot. Oh, he's 4 dots. Elements, I know, but...
Agra, it is you.
Oh my gosh. Did we rescue Thrall?
I am alive.
Despite all odds, Thrall's been saved. 22,000
Go
experience. Nice.
I thought I'd lost you.
Agra, my heart. You never gave up on me. I owe you my life. Everything that I am. For I see now what I had become. So weighted down by doubt and anger. All my life, I had chosen to be a slave to fear. A thrall.
Thrall is like another word for slave, right?
Thrall sought to use that weakness against me. But what he and his Twilight Masters never understood is that the elements do not exist to rage and war. They exist to bring harmony within the world and within us. I have seen the truth, and my chains have been broken. Now, I am all that I once was, and more.
Well, you're certainly more talkative. But we must hurry back to the World Tree. The dragon aspects are waiting.
Okay, I don't know how to get back there. If there's a
You,
teleport for
my
me.
love, have a world to save.
Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying.
Thank you, my friend. I can never repay your service or your friendship. Meet us back at the World Tree. There's something I want you to witness.
He's gonna show me his special something. Oh hey, portal to Hyjal. That's how do I get back? Perfect. Alright. We'll go do that. We'll turn in this quest, see what goes on, but then we'll still go back to Uldum afterwards. This is a very interesting detour this episode. I was not expecting this, to be honest. Alright, Thrall, what's up? Are they getting married? Is that what I'm witnessing?
Loktar, friend.
Maybe?
What is it you wish?
Thanks to you, my friend, I live again, and due to the combined efforts of the Cenarian Circle and the Earthen Ring, the World Tree will bring new life to Azeroth as well. While Deathwing and the rest of our foes remain to be dealt with, I wish to share something with you. 30,000
of this
spirits, jeez.
cataclysm, I've seen how truly fleeting our
Huge.
lives can be. And I, for one, will not waste another second of mine.
What are you saying, Goel? What is in your heart?
Agra, though I was not born on Draenor, I have always tried to honor the traditions of our ancestors. I stand before you, Goel, son of Durotan, son of Garad. And if you would have me, I would be your life mate.
This is a pretty ceremony.
For so long as I live, I will stand at your side, as you have stood at mine.
I stand before you, Agralan, daughter of Rial, daughter of Sarak, and I will proudly be your mate, Goel. In this world, or any other.
Has anyone ever had a real life wedding and they use those as their vows? Like, you know, put their name and like their parents' names in instead? I feel like that probably has happened. That's cool. But it's interesting. I did not expect that wedding ceremony to occur in WoW. That was surprising to me. As a side note, we did get some different, we got the Mantle of Desire, Doubt, Fury, and Patience added to our collection. Mantle of Patience, Fury, Doubt, and Desire. And the one that we equipped was a small upgrade for us and looks a little better too, so that's a free perk. It's kind of cool. It's a pretty solid set of experience there. Back to Ram Kahen for us. 30,000 experience, that was substantial, so that's not so bad. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not missing something here. There's no quests or anything, right? Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. That's a cool side quest. I'm glad I had time to go down there and do that quest. Got a little bit of a gear upgrade, minor upgrade. The experience payoff was probably worth 30,000 experience, a lot. I wasn't thinking we were going to get that much, plus all the quests in between, so it wasn't like it was a waste, but those mobs just didn't give us a lot. But now I understand why. It actually makes sense. Like, I understand now. I understand now why we weren't getting a lot of experience. It's basically because you get a huge payoff at the end, and they probably don't want you to sit there and just farm those elementals for easily and freely to level up. Now we are gonna go turn in. We have a few quests we completed just before we portaled out of the zone, which is like last episode, I think that was. Yeah, it was the last episode. It was a while back. Let's return to camp. Salhet, a tactician, you say? Very well. If you'll vouch for him, you might be able to arrange something. We might be able to arrange something. You return to SoupaSoka. How did the operation go? Think it went well? This is quite timely. I will distribute these armaments to my best men and the laborers that you recruited. Cool. Don't have another... that was it for the quest here. I got one down a little south. Alright. And we still have one way over here, efficient excavations, which I'm guessing will lead us back to Harrison Jones. That's my hypothesis, let's say. We haven't seen him in a while. He's got to be around here somewhere. Alright. Let's talk to the Vizier, yes. You can count on my vote when High Council convenes. You're welcome. Happy to help. Nice. Fashionista Waste. What is that? Collect 100 waste slot appearances. That's a fun one. The High Council is ready to decide on the war with the Neferset tribe. Speak to King Pharos at Ram Kahen. Either of these upgrades? Nope, not really. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting quest continuation here. I'm honestly really curious to see how they vote, and I'm curious to see whether the king agrees with the vote. Like, what I'm expecting is all three of these people that I worked with will support me, but then the king himself will be like, no, I don't care, and he's going to like, I'm just speculating here. The king seems very dead set, and he's going to probably be upset that we stole his votes, kind of a thing. Let me double check my mail while I'm here, just to make sure it's nothing extra. Yeah, that's just my legendary I sent myself, so I'll get back to that in a little bit. Also, just to be safe, I want to grab that out of here before I forget about the other one. So I do appreciate that from Rosemary. So I've got 2 legendaries ready to go for my Warlock once I hit, was it 101 or 100? 101. Once I hit 101, I've got this one, and I'll pick another one. What does it actually do? When enemies within 12 yards of you, you can see yourself in the shadows, reducing damage taken by 5% and increasing movement speed by 10%. That's pretty cool. So 10% increased movement speed permanently, basically, when I'm near enemies, or I just gain 1% of my max health every 1 second out of combat. That's really nice. That's going to be a solid upgrade. Okay. I get 11 gold. It's a huge amount. 15,000 experience. Sorry, I wasn't reading. 2 pieces of news have reached me today, Warlock. The High Council has reached a decision about war, and my brother has been slain by Neferset's scum. I no longer need to wait for the former to lead my people into battle. Oh, he's okay. He's changed decision. Made a decision. We move against the Neferset as soon as my people are ready. Alright, another chapter complete. Cool. As soon as we make our moves west in order to attack Neferset City, the enemy will strike us from the east, where we'll be weak. Report to the regiment at Nahom and Uldum. Nahom will be the first to fall. If it does, Ramkehen will soon follow. A small detachment is there already. Get a briefing from them. I'm going to make sure that they hold Nahom until I can send more troops there. Okay. I mean, I do want to head down here. I don't think I have a flight path for that yet, right? Okay, I mean, I do want to continue this quest line for Ramkehen stuff, but I kind of want to see what's down here at the efficient excavations. Do I? This is closer. The problem is this is so much conveniently closer. I'd rather maybe stick to what's close. We've got time. Now that leveling slowed down a bit, I've got, about 35% of 89 left, and then I've got all of 90 to continue working here. So I've got some time. At the rate, unless they change leveling the next day or two, I know they're hotfixing a lot of stuff, I would expect to have at least probably 2 to 3 more levels, or episodes, 2 to 3 more hours of gameplay in Uldum. Salhet, what's up? SoupaSoka, it's you. My regiment was ambushed on our way here. Our captain was slain, leaving me in command until you got here. That is, sir. Nice. Okay, there's an old story about Nahom. It speaks of how a powerful prophet named Atul Het held off troves of enemies by channeling the power of the sun through this very temple. Most believe the tale to be a legend, but that power would certainly be useful to us now. The vile Neferset have ransacked Atul Het's tomb. They've taken away any artifacts of power and shattered the tablets that encode his memories. Go to the tombs of the precursors to the east and retrieve any fragments. What's this? Sun Prophet, what do you got for us? Slay 10 intruders at the tombs. Okay. We, priests of Nahom, are guardians of the tombs of the precursors. Ever since the Neferset turned to their new masters, they've turned to great heresies. They robbed the sacred tombs of our forefathers, seeking powerful artifacts and destroying invaluable relics in the process. Go to the tombs east of here and punish their tomb robbers. Okay, I can do that. I heard the giant sarcophagus that was uncovered in Egypt recently was opened, and they found 3 gooey mummies. Mummies that apparently were in some sort of sewage or drainage had gotten in there. That's kind of gross, but I'm sure there's a lot of archaeological value out of that. I hope so, anyway. We're looking for fragments and bad guys to kill, so start doing that. So, Conflag is about 10% of their health. Chaos Bolt at about 25% of their health damage. So Chaos Bolt at 25% of this guy's health to him. If that's the case, I would have to cast 4 Chaos Bolts to kill this mob from full health. If you go back to some of my older episodes, when I first switched to Destruction Spec and used Chaos Bolt, I literally was one-shotting mobs my level. By 7.3.5, that turned into a scenario where I was no longer one-shotting them, but maybe like 2-shotting them. And now it's turned into a 4-shot. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I mean, it really doesn't. I actually enjoy things going slower. It means I can, see more stuff maybe, and it's fun. Like, I have no problem with that. But it's a huge change. I'm now killing mobs literally maybe 4 times as slowly as I used to at 2 patches back, 2 large patches back, and that's a change that should be well documented, and it doesn't seem like it was really intentional. It seems like they kind of did this on accident, which is not good. You know, like if you're gonna do it, that's fine, but that should be an intentional design choice, not a mistake of the leveling of the stat squish. And if that's the case, then it's just kind of weird. So we'll see. It'd be interesting to see what they do to fix it, or if they decide to fix it at all. They might just say, okay, we're good with it, or just leave it as is now, but I think they're planning to fix it. I guess Chaos Bolt probably just barely killed that guy. I was going to say, I don't know if it's going to kill him or not, but it did, but only barely. So we'll kill a few of these guys, go back and turn in this quest. It's pretty easy stuff. I don't know if there's more Harrison Jones quests or not. Someone said that I should finish the quest line, but I don't know if I've actually done that, or if, I think there's more to it. I have the feeling that he's going to be back. Let's see, where can we go? Trying to snag spots where I can pull one mob with or get like havoc on a mob at least, you know. Try to put. This guy's apparently glitched out, which is annoying, so that means havoc. But I was like, where's my? It's not doing anything, so that's sad. Okay, well, that was a waste of a havoc cast. Let's try this again. Stand on him, make sure he doesn't glitch out on us this time. So I'm kind of also running out of instances. There's only like 3 left that I haven't ran. I've been going through them pretty solidly in, generally speaking, for Cataclysm and Pandaria. Of all the zones, of all the expansions I've been to, I think Pandaria is the one I'm most sad about, in that I didn't get to spend a lot of time there. You know, like honestly, I wasn't in Pandaria for very long. It's kind of a bummer. It was a cool zone, or a cool continent, and I didn't spend much time there. It kind of happens a way, especially Cataclysm and Pandaria overlap pretty significantly level-wise, so it's not necessarily unexpected that would happen. But it's one of all the places I've been, I'm too far away from the relics to none of them are over here. I'm really excited to go back to Pandaria at max level and explore, or level another tune someday. I am planning on doing another leveling series once this one hits 120, as I really just enjoy leveling in general and seeing new things. What I'm going to do is go through... This is going to be a while, right? I'm going to hit 120 in this tune. I've got a vanilla series going. I'm going to hit 60 on that tune, and I want to do some high-end stuff on both those tunes at some point. Also on my rogue, I want to level to 120. So we're talking like a couple months from now at least before I get all this done. But after that, I'd eventually like to level up another tune in Legion, or BFA at that point for sure. And it probably would do a healer or a tank. I don't know which one yet, but healer or a tank. And when I do, I think I'm going to just buy a ton of heirlooms on my rogue and stack that tune with heirlooms to just speed up leveling as much as I can. Because I kind of want to see what it looks like also leveling with heirlooms. I'll turn these quests and I'll keep going with that story. So perhaps you are as powerful as I've heard after all. You have our gratitude. You're welcome. Did you find them, SoupaSoka? Were they salvageable? They were. Excellent. Let's see if we can find anything of importance. Obtain the Cipher of Cassette. Okay, Salhet. Spend some time going over the tablets with the priests around him. Okay, I was like, there's a priest here, there's 2 priests. Okay, it's all right here, SoupaSoka. Atolhet built a potent weapon into this temple, and the only way to access it is with the correct cipher. It is reportedly hidden in the Cassette Pass. We must hope that Neferset looters haven't gotten to it yet. That's where Raider Lord Havati is operating. He's the most ruthless of the lot. But without reinforcements, this might be our only hope. Okay. Let's head over there. Now, so yeah, I'll level a healer or a tank. I'm going to stack a lot of heirlooms probably if I can afford them on my rogue to increase my leveling speed a little bit, some extra bonus experience. And I might do a lot of instancing. I want to check out a lot of instances and see how it plays as a healer or a tank in groups. So I plan to do a lot of instances on that tune. But what I want to do is go through this Let's Play series and map out where I've been pretty thoroughly. And then on my whatever healer or tank, I'm going to ensure that I'm doing new zones. I'm going to see, like, because I don't remember exactly which zones I leveled in or how much. I'm not going to rewatch the whole series, but I'm going to skip around and see roughly where I was at so that I can kind of, that was quick. So I'm going to see, so I can kind of see new content again. I feel like in general, I did not spend a lot of time in old world vanilla content, or Cataclysm, I guess now at this point, but like a 1 to 60, I felt like that went really fast. Like I have very little recollection of where I was exactly. I'm sure it'll ring a bell if I rewatch some of my videos, but that went fast. So I'm looking forward to checking that out again. And seeing all stuff I didn't see before. I'll probably level a Horde tune that time, since I'm doing Alliance this time, so I'll see a lot of new stuff doing that. Alright, the Cipher of Cassette. It is true then, it does exist. Speak to the Ramkahen Sergeant and succeed in the defense of Nahom. Whoa. The enemy is coming, and in great numbers. We will get no further reinforcements. Let us hope we can stop the Neferset advance. If Nahom falls, Ramkahen will follow. Go outside and speak to one of my sergeants when you're ready. Okay, we'll do this, and we'll probably call it a day. I don't know how long this quest's going to take, but once we're defended Nahom, we'll... Ooh, okay, how does it work? Move the home infantry to a safe location. Okay. Shoot volley arrows at the selected targets. Interesting. Unleash the fury of the radiance, healing allies and dealing damage, knocking back enemies. Okay, got it. So I get it. So I can snipe these guys from wherever. And I can guard the walls. See if I timed it right. Probably missed it a bit. Oh no, sniped. Nice. It's that Overwatch and Team Fortress 2 FPS training here that's got me going on that. I used to play a lot of Team Fortress Classic also, and I was good at it. So, just saying. Let's move the guards up. Snipe, snipe, snipe. I don't know where those guys are moving. It's hard for me to tell. Let's zap that. Let's throw that there. Guards, get them. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Team Fortress Classic and a little bit of CS 1.6. A little bit of CS 1.6. So I, have some knowledge of what I'm doing. That's a big one. Oh, he's hard to snipe. Trying to hit him with the arrows. I don't know how much damage it really does. Nice, easy. Okay, cool. Simple as pie. That's kind of fun. It feels a little bit like a real-time strategy game. It's almost like they took, like WoW originally was based on the Warcraft 3 engine. It's like they took the Warcraft 3 engine, turned it into MMORPG, and then now it's kind of its own MMORPG engine, and now they're turning it into a real-time strategy game. That's what it kind of feels like. Alright, we did it, SoupaSoka. We held Nahom. Yes, we did. Our work is done here, SoupaSoka. Against all odds, we stopped the Neferset advance on Nahom. Report to King Pharaohs. Okay. Let us join the forces pushing west, lest they take out all the glory themselves. Okay, what's this guy got? Slay 6 crazed diggers in Mechganir Mixel Tweed. The Neferset are not only the threat. The Neferset are not the only threat to our sacred tombs. A gnomish expedition, stumbled upon our lands a few weeks ago. They did not heed our warnings and dug too deep within a cursed vault. Their entire expedition is now afflicted by a terrible curse. They now seek access to the deepest vaults of Uldum and pose a great threat. Go to the Sunstone Terrace and put their wretched souls out of their misery. Okay. Weird. Kind of a strange quest. It pulls us off to the side away from the main story. I feel like the main story is to push westward. This seems a little bit out of place. Let's go do this. Come back here and see where that leads us. And then we'll hearth back to our... I guess we can't hearth, but we can hearth, yeah. This has been long enough. 15-minute cooling, right? I'm used to 60 minutes still. I knew it's 30 standard now, but I forgot I'm in a guild, so it's actually 15 minutes. I always forget that perk. As always, this video is sponsored by Voodoo Realm. They make a lot of cool t-shirts and hats. You can please check them out. The link's in the video description. I'd like to mention them briefly. Oh, I'm shooting the wrong guy. It's a waste. I'd like to mention them briefly while I'm on my flight over here. What did I just... Oh, I was like, what did I just hit? Let's do this. I Havoc'd one guy, and then Chaos Bolted the same guy I Havoc'd, and that's really sad feeling. Ooh, Artificial Intelligence. Speak to the Ada terminal. Let's kill this big guy while we're doing this. At the Surveyor's outpost in Uldum. Feminine voice addresses you over the portable terminal. Emergency code 55729. Upper cerebral cortex functions and expedition members have been compromised. Please report to your nearest terminal location to the southeast of Sunstone Terrace for further analysis. Okay. We got the big guy. Hope Havoc stays up. Oh, yeah, okay. So I hope Havoc stays up long enough for me to... Let's get our taunts back on this guy. There we go. Not our... So our AoE taunt and our AoE heal, which is gonna also probably generate a decent amount of aggro, I bet. These guys are easy to kill, at least. And let's kill this guy. I guess we still need 2 more, so this guy's kind of awkward. We need to find another one to kill somewhere. Okay. So we just keep finding more quests. I feel like this really takes us away from the main quest. Like, I feel like this is not a part of the chapter, any of the major chapters. Maybe all quests are related to chapters in some capacity, but I feel like this one isn't. Let's get this guy. After this one, we'll go do the Ada terminal, and then we can go to turn in both the quests, hopefully. We're 17% of the way. 70% left in our leveling, roughly. Right? 17, yeah. That was a good estimation, I think. Once we ding... I think at 90 we could do Warlords of Draenor content, but I was told to wait till 91. So I'm going to wait till 191, and I'm enjoying Uldum anyway, so I might as well. And we've got 10 levels of Warlords of Draenor content to do anyway, so we've got plenty of time to hang out there. Okay, scanning object. Cerebral cortex diagnostics indicate the absence of Tomb Curse phenomenon. Diagnostics did reveal frequent head trauma. The user would do well to exercise more caution around blunt objects in the future. A disarming distraction. Disarm the first, second, and third bomb clusters and deactivate 4 unstable bomb bots at the Tomb of the Sun King. The curse has taken over the expedition members' higher brain functions, but my calculations reveal their suppressed adolescent subconscious can still be stimulated by realistic imagery. Utilizes holoprojector to distract them. Okay. End core access codes. Obtain the codes from Twizzleflux the Insane. That's a cool title. Dealing with them by conventional means would take you an estimated 2.7 million hours. Okay. Right? And a half. I like that. Okay. We can make use of a powerful source of energy held within Expedition's crawler vehicle. We will need the fusion core's access codes to accomplish this. Mech Guinea or Twizzleflux has these codes and can be found at the Star Watch Tower to the southeast. Okay. I'll tell you what. Killing a guy shouldn't be too hard. Can I pull this guy without... Okay, it's disabled. I think it should work. Hopefully. Let's kill this little guy. He's annoying me. Not so bad if we can disable his shredder looking thing. It's kind of a shredder. I'd say it's a shredder. Alright, easy. And then some bombs to disarm. How do we do this? Deploy a holographic projector to distract nearby cursed engineers. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to stop this episode any minute now, and then I keep getting pulled into more quests that are fun, and I don't want to leave them. Alright, let's do this. That's awesome. I love that. And then I also need to do something else. Untable bomb deactivated. Alright, that's easy. Huh, that's really funny. Very cute quest so far. This is the best quest. Gnomes in general are kind of funny, but I think it's just a very funny way to do this quest. I don't know why, something about it just cracking me up. It's just like... It's just so silly. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, a dancing demon. That's what gets the people going. Okay, well that was fun. Cute quests. Alright, let's go turn in these two. We're so close to leveling, I'm tempted to just like... Now I'm like, oh, maybe just a few more minutes I can like level. That's also part of the temptation here. But it really is a fair amount left. It's like 80,000 experience left. Well done, SoupaSoka. The expedition has already doomed itself. There's no need for it to endanger the rest of the world as well. And did you succeed? Yes. Chances for was 68.5%. Yeah, good estimation. We must obtain access to the fusion core. Hack the Wibson mainframe on top of the Mac diver. It is true. New expedition crews have arrived by sea. My scanners detect they have already been afflicted by the curse. You must hurry and go aboard the Mac diver. User SoupaSoka, I must ask you to hack a very sophisticated mainframe known as the Wibson. Do not worry, I'll provide you with further instructions. Alright. What's another quick quest? It's at the top, right? That makes it quite easy for us. What's this? Oh. Greetings, SoupaSoka. Oh, toolbox. Maintenance, axe. Okay. Oh, I got it. Of course, the axe is on my back, not being actually used, but no. Clever. Alright, the fusion core. I am in control, but I cannot keep the core temperature stable indefinitely. I have downloaded my program to the fusion core and have complete control over it. Obliterate 512 crazed gnomes. This is genocide. This is mass murder. I've created a small pocket of air inside to avoid vaporizing user SoupaSoka. I will yield control of all movement functions so I can dedicate my cycles to keeping the core stable. Go down the hill and neutralize many... You might feel guilt. Yes, exactly. As a result of such high fatality numbers. You must be assured that expedition numbers are without hope. Gnome obliteration. That's messed up. Oh, I see how this works. What's this do? This is horrifying. I love what has happened to the WoW engine. Like, this is not something I would ever have pictured in... I'm gonna zoom out a little bit and watch them fly a little farther. I would never have pictured anything like this in 2004 when I was playing WoW. I'm honestly... Is this the best quest in WoW? I never realized how bad gnomes... I made a lot of jokes about killing gnomes. And not liking gnomes. But this is... Like, the screams? Like, this is terrifying. This is horrible. Blizzard... If you ever watch, like, the Hearthstone reveals of new sets, sometimes they'll, like, murder a lot of, like, really cute, like, small, like, murlocs they were killing in one of them. In one of the reveals. And, it was horrifying. Day 9, I think, was, like, the streamer was involved in that massacre. It's pretty terrifying, and this is what it reminds me of. It's... I wonder if I picked 512, also. That seems very specific, right? It's gotta be a reason. Maybe it's because the whole quest is so dang random anyway. They just thought it'd be funny to pick a random number. I bet there's some meaning behind it. I mean, 512 is like a multiple, like, you have 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. So maybe something along those lines. It is done. I ask you to, I thank you for your assistance with this unfortunate task. Alright, and we got an upgrade, 8%. Cool. And we have a quest to turn in back here. 15,000 experience would ding us, so if this quest we turn in gives us that, then we'll ding. So that's actually convenient. So we might be 90 at the end of this. Honestly, if I'm like a kill away from, if I don't get, we're at 99%. One quest has to get us more than 1% of a level. So we'll turn this in, and then maybe that's 90, which is nice. So then 90-91 is our last level in Uldum, which will probably be like 2 more episodes to hit that, I think. I'm a little ahead on videos, so like I haven't read a lot of comments because I'm recording videos a little bit quicker than I'm uploading them, so I apologize if I'm missing some things, but I'm trying to keep up on reading them. I only publish 1 video a day, but if I record 2 videos in 1 day, then kind of mess that up. Nice. Achievement progress, no obliteration. Okay, another chapter complete. And hold on, what's going on here? I reached 90. New dungeon unlocked. Blood Maw Slag Mines. Mogushan Vaults. Reputation with Ramkahen increased by 250. I've earned the achievement level 90. I have a talent unspent. 15,000 experience, 11 gold. I received a new robe, which was a minor upgrade. So we'll take that. And request accepted at the Dark Portal. Speak with Archmage Khadgar at the foot of the Dark Portal in Blasted Lands. Let's go back. What does it say? Attention heroes, adventurers, defenders of Azeroth. Archmage Khadgar, hero of the Second War, is assembling coalition of Azeroth's strongest to bravely step through the Dark Portal and stop the Iron Horde's invasion of Azeroth. Champions who are interested in glory can meet Khadgar at the base of the Dark Portal in Blasted Lands. Safety not guaranteed. Okay, and a new talent. Let's pick one. I don't want to have another castable ability. I'm too lazy. So it's between these two. Infernals lasts for 30 seconds. Every 3 minutes. So it's about 1/6 of my time I could have it up if I'm efficiently using it. Conflag I use often. 254 damage. That's 50% of its damage. Basically. So it's like 50% increase. I use it a lot. This seems more fun. But I use this a lot, so I think I'm going to go with this. We'll try that. Okay. Then, otherwise, it's Hearth back to Ramkahen. And next time we'll go down here to the push westward and move to efficient excavations also. What new dungeons became available for me? Pandaria. Oh, heroic. I can do some heroic dungeons. That's cool. Oh man, Scalaman's would be a cool one. I might queue up for some of those next time. See if I can get in one. Anyway, wow, we did a lot today. So that is all for today. It's a long episode. Yeah, we're gonna go to Draenor soon. 1 more level here, and then I'm gonna go to Draenor. I wanna do a little more in Uldum. All right. Anyway, that's all for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.